Welcome to this free immigration help channel. In this video I got another immigration news update specifically for the nationals or residents of Somalia if you are currently in the United States. Now usually I do news whenever it comes to immigration related news once a month, but I thought this was pretty important, and it came out actually just today, as you can see, March 10th 2023, and it has to do with the temporary protected status, which is a very important aspect of the immigration, very important part of the immigration. So I thought I'm gonna make a video. Before I start, I'm gonna mention, just like I mentioned in all the videos on this channel, I am not an immigration attorney. This is not a legal advice. All right, all the information that I provide is as you can see, I have the USCIS official government website for U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services open in front of me. So let's actually talk about what happened with the TPS. So if you are, a national of Somalia, or if you don't have a nationality with Somalia, but you used to reside in there and you came to the United States, you probably know that Somalia has been eligible for that temporary protected status. And basically, temporary protected status is it's a temporary protected. It's really what it is. Is what it sounds. It actually is. So basically, immigration, they issue a certain amount of places for people of certain countries that are eligible for that temporary protected status. So if there is something that is going on in the country, if, for example, temporarily your life might be in danger if you return to the country, or if the country is not able to accept you back just yet because of certain situations, for example, war, natural disaster, some kind of economic situation, they issue, basically, Department of Homeland Security, they issue that those temporary protected statuses, basically, where you can temporary. It's kind of like it's very similar to asylum status, but only temporary. It's only temporary that you are seeking that protected status here in the United States. Now, if you're from Somalia, you know that it has been eligible before, but with today's news, as we find out, they actually extended this program. There will be a new program starting from March 18th, 2023, so just in 8 days, going up until September 17th, 2024 month. So they extended it for 18 months. If you have not applied for TPS yet, you can actually submit, and I'll briefly show you in this video how to do that. It's actually pretty straightforward, and I might do a separate video specifically on this form because I have not done that before. Basically, it's a form I-821 application for temporary protected status. You can either get it from this page, and I will put the link in the description below, or alternatively, I'll show you the navigation starting from the main homepage of uscis.gov website, going to the forms, and then clicking on all forms, and then you can either type in the number, or you can just scroll down to, it's in alphabetic numerical order, I-8, getting closer. There you go, I-821 application for temporary protected status. Now, as you can see, you can currently apply for it online, and I would highly recommend applying online because it saves quite a lot of time if you do it online compared to filing it by paper. But again, if you're interested to see the video specifically on how to fill out the application, I do those videos, and I will make specifically one for this form. Make sure to subscribe, and actually, if you can, let me know in the comments below if that would be helpful. It would be if it's helpful for you, let me know. It will be helpful for me to know that yes, people do want to see that video. They want to know, so I will definitely make it. You can find all the information again on the eligibility, but most of the times the eligibility goes by the country, and currently Somalia is eligible. Not only it is eligible, they also extended the temporary protected status. Okay, so now if you have already if you are already in a temporary protected status. If you have already a temporary protective status and it is expiring, coming up, then you will have to reapply, all right, for that new extension that DHS just announced. But if you do have the application pending, whether it is the form I-821 or if it is the form I-765, which is the application for employment authorization, yes, the temporary protected status does allow you, if you have it, does allow you to work in the United States of America, which is great. And again, I've done a separate video specifically on how to fill out form I-765. So if you want to see that, check it out. Based on your temporary protected status, you can definitely apply for the employment authorization. But again, back to the point that I was trying to make, if you do have any of those applications already pending, you do not need to reapply to be eligible for this extension. This extension will automatically be taken into the consideration when your application is going to be reviewed. And I'm actually gonna show you the processing times specifically for the form I-821 so that you can kind of estimate what you want to do if you have it pending or if you are planning to apply. So I'm gonna put this link in the description below. Again, you can find everything. You can find the forms itself, the instructions on how to fill out the application, edition date, where to file, filing fee, everything is in here. So let me show you the processing times for this form, the application for temporary protected status, so that you can get the estimation for yourself. And we will close this video out. Let's see, US processing times, information, visit page. So form, and I'm very sorry if I'm going fast, if I'm going too fast in this video. If you do have any questions along the way, go ahead, ask them in the comments below. And every other day I try to make a video. It goes by volume. Right now the most current one, volume 29, is going to be premiering tonight at 6 p.m. But basically what I do is I go through all of the comments, all of the questions in the comments, and I answer them in this video in the volumes, answering your immigration questions, and then it goes live the same day at 6 p.m. where you can actually tune in for the live premiere, and you can actually ask me questions in the chat room as well. So if you have any questions, just do that. So let's go back to the processing times. Form I-821, here you go, application for temporary protected status. From category, you see it goes by the country, all right? So Somalia, as you can see, there are two. There is initial and there is also re-registration. So let's start with the initial, since this is specifically the video, the news update for nationals of Somalia, people who lived in Somalia. So about 16.5 months for the initial application for the temporary protected status. And re-registration, we got, again, as you can see, it's just the Vermont Service Center that processes this application. So it's pretty straightforward. Re-registration, so we got 14.5 months, and then initial was, I forgot how much was the initial. So 14.5 versus, I think it was like 16. Yeah, so just 2 months different. So basically, if you do need to reapply, it's pretty much taking about the same time, just a little bit less. So hopefully this video, this quick news update was helpful. Again, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below and I will be happy to address them. As always, thank you very much for watching. God bless, and I'll see you in the next video.